can't breathe. They're gonna kill me. Mama. Hey guys, it's your girl Chrissy Jay, and I'm back at it again with another video. Today's video isn't anything funny because today's video is about something that has not only affected my life, but my family's life, my future family's life, my friends, and basically 13% of the United States population. Today guys, I want to talk about Black lives, and I want to talk about how much they matter. As you guys have seen all over the news, the world basically exploded about 2 weeks ago with the death of George Floyd. If you have not seen the video, you probably live under a rock, but George Floyd was killed mercilessly by a police officer kneeling on his neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. Yes guys, this is not something out of a movie. This is not something I made up. This is real life. And if you're not tuned in, if you don't care about this issue, quite frankly, you can unsubscribe from me, because I don't want any type of negativity like that reflected on my jigging. Much like many social media influencers, I took a break because I was literally in tears when I saw the George Floyd death. I actually made a video 2 days after it happened, and I can't even post it because I was just so visibly upset and emotional, because I'm tired and because he's not the first one, nor is he probably going to be the last, unfortunately, until there is a real change in our system that we live in today. Okay, I don't care what George did. Apparently he gave a fake bill. How do we even know that he knew it was fake? You know, a fake $20 bill requires somebody putting, a grown man at that, putting their full force on his neck for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. I don't think so. That's kind of why I've been ghost these last 2 weeks, because I just needed to get my mental together, because George Floyd could have been my father, he could have been my brother, he could have been a friend, he could have been my cousin, he could have been my son, he could have been anybody. And anybody who watched that video and doesn't feel anything but sick to their stomach or emotional at a man losing his life, I don't know how you have a heart. Like, I don't know how. He didn't deserve to die. I can't breathe. They're gonna kill me. Mama. Those were some of the last words he said. How could any human being without any empathy do that to somebody and not feel compassion or feel anything? Okay, this man literally kneeled on George's neck with his hands in his pocket, nonchalant, like this was nothing. I don't understand how, you know, you can see something like that and not feel. As you guys have probably seen, there's been tons of protests, there's been riots, there's been looters, and I see there are tons of people saying, you know, we should only be peacefully protesting. Now, I'm 100% with peacefully protesting, and I'm not saying that I personally would go out there and riot, but I definitely understand. Okay? Did anybody say anything to the white people who burned down that city in Oklahoma, the Black Wall Street in 1923? Was that thuggish? No, right? Okay. You can't get mad at people for burning down buildings in which were created on their backs. And let's be real, I don't feel bad about a Target or a Walmart getting looted. They have thousands of dollars in insurance that will build that up. You know, I know some people said, what about the mom and pop shops? Most of them are financed through banks and they have insurance too. And I mean, I'm not saying I want black businesses to burn and things like that, but when people are tired, they're tired. Okay, protesting is in relation to a kid in a store throwing a tantrum, right? Think about it. If a parent says no, they said no, no matter how much they tantrum. But if that kid takes that candy and puts it in their pocket, then the parent is going to do something to ensure that they don't feel like they have to steal again. And that's how I feel about the whole looting situation. It's not, it's people are tired. People are tired. Like I said, these institutions have insurance. At the end of the day, a change needs to be made. Even if you didn't go out there and protest, you know, signing petitions for things, the deaths of like George Floyd, for them to get prosecuted, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, these are things that need to continue happening. And the reason why I'm putting out this video 2 weeks later is because I knew what was going to happen was going to happen. When somebody of color dies, there's an outrage for maybe a week or so, and then it diminishes. And I see that the media is slowly trying to move on from this, but we cannot let them move on from this because a change needs to happen. Hey, white people out there, you have the power to stand with us as black people and fight for us, because we can't change the system. The system was never written by us, and it was never for us. You as a white person, you have power. The system was made for you. So once some white people get upset and get on our side, then maybe we'll see a few law changes. I will say there has been a few changes because of people rioting and protesting. For example, in the case of Breonna Taylor, they released a law called Breonna's Law. But what I don't get about that is that, yeah, you released the law so something like that doesn't happen, but the people who killed her are still not arrested. So I'm going to also be linking down some petitions so that you guys can sign too, because this is so important. They finally banned chokeholds in New York. Guess what? Eric Gardner, the person who died, the first person who was on video dying from a chokehold, died years ago, and now they're making a law. So things can change, guys, but we have to keep applying pressure. You know, this whole situation, it just makes me sick. I don't understand how a race of people can literally hate somebody who has more melanin in their skin for nothing. We already have tons of disadvantages. We have the education to prison pipeline system. We have poverty in our neighborhoods, and y'all are killing our men and then laughing at us for not having fathers. That I will never understand. And again, as I stated, if you don't agree with me, hit that unsubscribe button, because I don't want you as a subscriber if you are not in support of Black lives. To all the people who are saying,
well, what about black on black crime?
Guess what? When a black person kills another black person, they go to jail. But when a police officer kills a black person, it seems as though they don't have any consequences. So we need a change. An unjust law is not a law at all. And again, how can a system that was made to imprison us, and that is made by people that fear us, work fairly for us? That's what I want to know. I could go on and on about this topic, but the last thing I want to say is to the people who are out here saying
that all lives matter,
and retaliation to people saying Black Lives Matters, you sound crazy. You sound stupid. Nobody is saying that your life doesn't matter. We know your life matters, because you never have to worry about if your child is not coming home today, or if a police officer is going to kill your child or kill you. We're not saying that Hispanic lives don't matter, Asian lives don't matter, white people lives don't matter. We're not saying that. They all matter. But what we're saying is that our black men and women are being killed at astonishing numbers, okay? And we are being brutalized. So we need just a little attention over here on this side. Once we get equality, I swear, all lives matter will be the mantra. But until black lives start to matter, then all lives simply don't matter. And you are literally saying a lie. Black lives matter. Don't let this situation die. Don't let it take another black man or woman killed by a police officer for people to start caring again. Keep caring now. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, if you don't agree with me, peace. there's the door. I don't want you as a subscriber. But if you do, and if you are in support of Black Lives Matter, please make sure you click any one of these petitions below and just sign them. You never know what change can happen. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I want to say sincerely, rest in peace to George Floyd, rest in peace to Breonna Taylor, rest in peace to Ahmaud Arbery, rest in peace to any Black person that has died at the hands of racism or police brutality. We love you, you matter, and you should be here.